So-called libertarian Republican Senator Rand Paul is now calling for Republicans to boycott Coca-Cola. I know. I know. Why is he doing this? Well, because Coca-Cola expressed an opinion that the Georgia voter suppression bill is bad. Here is Rand Paul saying it on Fox News on Sunday. Take a look.
But my point is, yeah, if they want to boycott us, why don't we boycott them? This is the only thing that will teach them a lesson. If Coca-Cola wants to only operate in Democrat states and wants only Democrats to drink Coca-Cola, God love them. We'll see how well they do when half of the country quits drinking Coca-Cola, when half the country quits using Delta.
Now, of course, half the country won't quit flying Delta and half the country won't quit drinking Coca-Cola. Partially because people are addicted to Coca-Cola, but partially because these culture issues only play big in some circles, and most Americans don't care about them. Here's another one. Republican Senate Minority Leader, just still gives me great pleasure to say Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. He says corporations should stay out of politics. It's unbelievable. I know. Take a look.
And I found it completely discouraging to find a bunch of corporate CEOs getting in the middle of politics. My advice to the corporate CEOs of America is to stay out of politics.
So the question for Mitch McConnell is, should they also stay out of politics by not making any political donations? Because if money is speech, you're really speaking either way. And later, Mitch McConnell was asked about it and he said, oh, no. I'm not talking about political donations. But think about that. I mean, think about the hypocrisy. If money is speech, when companies make political donations, they are speaking. They are giving political opinions by donating money to one or the other or both parties or neither. But he says corporations need to shut up, except the money, which is speech, according to them, that doesn't need to stop. These people are the biggest hypocrites at every single level. And look at the number of double standards that there are. When it's Chick-fil-A with a political statement they like, it's speech. Corporations are entitled to speak. They shouldn't be punished for having opinions. The people saying boycott Chick-fil-A are the ones that are in the wrong. When it's Coca-Cola with an opinion they don't like, the view now becomes corporate CEOs should shut up and stay out of politics, but not when it comes to political donations where money is speech. In that case, Mitch McConnell wants them very much in politics, donating to him. They're against cancel culture. They're against boycotts when it's of Fox News advertisers, but then they cheer when Fox News runs a crawl with a list of companies that took the wrong position on voting laws, which we're going to look at in the next segment. Who is more pathetic and hypocritical than these people? Now, I'm going to make a statement today. I am committed to not changing my soda consumption in any way as a result of this. I have not had soda for like a decade, other than the occasional foreign Coke. Yes, foreign Coke, sweetened not with corn syrup, but with sugar. I've probably had 5 foreign Cokes in Latin America and Europe over the last 10 years. Otherwise, I am committed to not making any changes one way or the other to my non-existent soda consumption as a result of this. Now, just one other really funny thing about this entire thing. They might be saying boycott Coke without actually having any intention or plan to do it. Case in point, new picture of Donald Trump at his new office and his new desk in Florida, or Florida, depending on your preference. New picture has been published. If you look at it carefully, you can actually see a Coke bottle hidden behind Donald Trump's phone. So even their stated boycotts, they may not abide by, because they actually just like the product. How ridiculous are these people? Completely and totally pathetic, abandoning their stated values. They don't really care. It's all about avoiding policy and fighting cultural issues. And Fox News is now in on it too. Let's talk about that next.